Hello, everybody. So I hope everybody is getting their day off to a nice start. This should be for Friday. It's actually Thursday, but I'm doing this for Friday. What I wanted to do was give these shimmer powders another chance. I was told to try it a different way, that less is more is definitely the case with these. So I have this watercolor paper and I have this pad, so if I pull anything, I'll pull from this pad, which is the Spectrum Noir watercolor pad. This came out of a bag, I don't know where, from who or what or nothing, but I'm just gonna cut it and we'll just try. So when I did it the other day, I kind of just dipped from the, I just kind of, not really poured it on, but I just went, like that. And one of the viewers says, no, Lori, don't give up on it yet. That she had trouble at first and tried different ways and got it to work and loves it and all of that. So I thought, okay, let me try what she says. And she says she kind of holds it horizontal and just taps on it. So that's what we're going to try. I have both of these filled with water this time, not just one. So let's spritz the card and get right to it. So I have Green Parade, and that shows you what it's supposed to do. This is Lunar Rocket, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like purple and stuff in there. So I don't have the one from the other day. Oh, Cherry Bomb. There it is. All right. Okay, let's take this off. If I can, there we go. And spritz the card. And I'm just gonna make sure there's even water on it. I got a lot of references to my calling it crusty. It did look like crusty. Okay, so she says, hold it horizontal and tap. Oh. Oh. Nope. I'm not getting it. Ooh, tapped out. I'm getting it sprayed, but you can see this one does have other colors coming out in it. I'm going to spray it again where it's crusty, where it's probably going to be crusty. See, this one is bringing out more colors. This one is doing stuff. Even though I still have my crusty spots. I don't know how. Ooh, that's not how. But that's pretty metallic-y looking right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like liquid metal, right? Metal. Liquid metal. Metal. And there's different colors in there for sure. I think I'm going to try it on dry. And then wet it. Maybe that'll give me what I want from it. This is very nice, though, the colors in here. There are different colors in this one, see? The cherry bomb just didn't seem to have the different colors, and I'm sure that they're all supposed to do different things. But see, like in this picture here, it doesn't show red or pink. But there's pink coming out, there's blue, there's green. So that, I don't mind. That is doing something, right? It's not just one color, and we can kind of... I'm gonna, even though I said I was gonna move on, I wanna put more water and move it. And see what we get. What I'm wondering is if I tap it with the towel, because now I got a lot of water on there. And I didn't mean that much, but I was just trying to move it. And we have to give this stuff a fair chance, right? I mean, we can't just use it once and say it doesn't work and give up on it, especially when somebody else comes in and says, oh, wait a minute, you're not using it right. Then we have to figure out, because I don't like to put a product down unnecessarily. But I also don't want a product to say it's going to do something and it doesn't do that. But this, I can see shimmer in here. I see different colors in here, even though I lifted a lot up. So that is not what we want to do, I don't think. But I'm going to take this with it being dry. I don't know how dry my mat is, so let me dry it again. So what I'm thinking is maybe if I try it dry, again with the green parade, and sprinkle it. See, for me it doesn't want to sprinkle at all. That's all it wants to do. But I'm wondering if I can move the powder and then come in with the water, right? So because I mean, we don't want it all this light, right? I'm just trying to move it around. Okay, I wonder if a brush, this brush is a little wet. I wonder if I got a dry brush I could move it around with. If that would help. Let's see. No, see, that's too wet. It's not gonna do it. I guess I don't have a delicate hand for this kind of stuff. Okay, let me give it just a light spritz from far away, maybe. That was very little bit amount, and look at how much color is coming. That's quite a bit of color from that little tiny bit of powder. So it is got quite a bit of pigment in it. And the more I spritz it, the more color you see. I don't know if you can see the little dabs of pink in there. I don't want it to run. I guess it's going to though. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side and I'm gonna get some more paper. We're gonna try doing that some more of that. Sprinkling it on first. You know what we're gonna try. Look at all the color on the mat. Okay, but I think I might go with this other one. Try this other one for a minute. So tiny bit of color and a tiny bit of powder brought out a lot of color when you wet it. When I wetted it. Is that the right word? When I wet it. Not wetted. Wet it. Didn't think that sounded right. All right, let me. How do I want to cut this? Maybe in 4s. So the more textured side is what I'm going to use. Of course, I folded it that way, so the fold's that way. All right, let's try this lunar rocket and see what we get. And let's do... Okay, so she said less is more, and you could see I got a lot of color out of that. Okay, I'm just gonna try to move it. This one's sticking to the paper better. And it's not moving around as easy. So maybe the more textured side maybe is not the way to do this. Okay. Spritz. Are we ready? I'm seeing silver. And some red. Not as much color as the green. Not as pigmented. I don't know, maybe. Let's try sprinkling more on. Let's do this slowly and carefully. Okay, I see color starting to come out on it. There's blue in there. I think there's a yellow in it. Let's do a little bit more water. It really seems like I should be able to put paper towel down, pick up water, and have color. It seems like it should. But again, it is watercolor paper, so maybe that's why it's not. See, there's green. Oh, that might be from the other. Blue, silver. Like a peach. I don't know. You can see that's like a peach color. Okay, let's put this over here and leave it. What I'm going to do now is try that cherry bomb again. Because like I said, if I've been doing it wrong, and obviously I don't know this stuff very well. Now this is sprinkling out pretty nice. I do want to give it a little bit of help to move. It's moving better than the lunar one did. I don't know, you might not be able to see that little bit. It's almost like a dust moving around. It might be a heavier stuff. All right, let's see what happens. All right. I'm going to stop right there because I'm already seeing a difference. There is blue in there. That's why we see some purple, because if this red and this blue is going to mix, that's where we're going to get that purple. I'm going very easy. It's still, that's empty now. It still doesn't have the colors and stuff like the other ones. There's blue in there, but it's a very little bit of blue in there. And this one. It looks like Kool-Aid kind of. That's the empty one. So where's the other? There it is. It seems like you want the blue to be separate, but at the same time, you want it to mix some so you get that purple. Okay, I'm gonna leave this. I just don't like it being that wet. And it probably doesn't need to be. It's probably still me using it wrong again. Okay. Right now I'm going to say is this green one seems to be by far my best. The one I like the best. It's got a lot of shimmer to it. A lot of shimmer. You can see it. It's the whole thing is shimmery. This has more of a blue tone here. There's blue all along the outside of it. Got a little bit of red in there, or pink, whatever you want to call that. Here's where I took the water off. You can see there's quite a bit of pink. You can't really see as much of the blue, but you see yellow and green in there. This green. And so look at the two different ways. That's the same spray. That's the same powder. But done two different ways. This one has more of a like aqua or tealy look. And this one is more green with some other colors poking through. There's still a little bit of that crusty. Let's try another one. Uh-oh. Let's try another with it wet. And this time, uh-oh. It's got red all up on it. Okay. I'm going to do again. I'm going to pre-wet this paper. I'm going to let it kind of soak in. So there's obviously been some spray. Some of the powder's gotten on this. That's what we need. Come on. Just give it some time. Look. Do you see all the colors moving in there? Give it time to move. Look, there's like, that looks almost black. Let's see if we can get a little something going on this side. It's like experimenting. Experiments in the classroom. I used to love when you could just shock the kids with things and they would just be in awe. That's kind of dry there already. Let's see if it turns in anything. Give it time. Let it do, I guess, what it's gonna do. That's what I'm thinking. Give it some time. Look at the little ribbon of blue coming through. So that red. It needs some more water, I think. I didn't want the water to go over here anymore. I wanted to hit these other spots. We can definitely see different colors in it now, huh? And the green. I like the green. Oops. I gotta make sure my spray bottle is pointed in the right direction. Look at the colors moving. They're not really moving anymore. Okay. I'm kind of manipulating it at this point, right? When I'm taking spots and spraying. So like I want more over here. More color here. These might get a little crusty. That might be my fault. Let me take the crusty spots away. That's funny. It's moving it the way like that. It's kind of weird. Ooh, look at the shimmer. And this spot right here has become really green. And so it's lost all the other color because I put too much water probably. Either that or it's gotten kind of dry. Or I took the paper towel and dabbed it. Could be. Oh. I'm just dabbing it back kind of on here. And just might kind of dab some of the water off. Not trying to pick up too much of the color. Just kind of dabbing it. Red and green make brown, don't they? Why is that pink and green not turning brown on me? I feel like a purpley color here. I think it must be that the green is being made out of blue and yellow. Because I see blue and yellow and peach and pink. So with them making the blue and yellow, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's making it purple. So here's the one that we already looked at. I just want to see the different looks now. There's that one. And there's this one. Now these two look like they could be the same one. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We'll try a different color again. I don't want to give up on that cherry bomb for some reason. It is a pretty pink, but see, there's no other colors in there. I know there's purple, but it's just such a light amount of purple in there. Maybe I need to shake it first and make sure I'm getting all the different stuff mixed together. Because I have a feeling some of this stuff might be heavier than the other. I could be wrong, but the way when I was kind of pouncing it, I was thinking that maybe that's like a different, maybe that's like a certain color and it's heavier. Or lighter. She said less is definitely more. So let's start out this light. And you can see that's very light on there. Very, very light on there. Let's try. I just don't think there's enough blue in it to do anything. It's still just coming out the same. Doesn't look any different. It's still just red. Okay, let's do another with the... One more. We'll do one more with the... I'll use this lunar, whatever it was called. I keep it small. I just cut a piece out. And we'll keep it small. Do I want it wet first? This is the one we're going to try. Then we're going to put a lot more on this time. And I'm going to shake it up and see if that matters. It's probably the way I did it the first time too. I can tell just from looking that it's very silvery. But let's wait and see them colors come out. See, there's blue. I'm gonna get it wetter. Oh. I see some stuff that looks like it wants to be crusty on there. Okay, let's put... I guess if you were doing a gray thing, what do you think? I don't know about this color. And it's got a lot of colors in it, and it does like it's supposed to, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not into the tan and gray look, I guess. Sometimes gray looks very pretty. Let me just see. It does look kind of like molten silver wherever it's thick, instead of looking scabby or crusty. I want more of that peach. And I don't think I'm going to get it. I think I'm just going to end up with more of the silver popping through. Ooh. Let's just keep trying that. That's kind of trippy looking. When's the last time you heard that word? I just did that, and I think I lost a lot of peach. I don't know. It's just odd to think of peach being in there. I think I like it that way. Where this one, I like it where I'm taking a lot off. Because you can see those undercolors better. It seems like it's clogged up. There we go. Baby. Yeah. Ooh. Take some of that off. It's a very speckled look. Even the other one, it's very speckled looking. Thinking that's why I'm liking layering it up, because of that. So if it's gonna be speckled, let's be very speckled, right? Now remember, if you have these, get them out, play with them, try them. You might have better success than me. You might have better luck with it. And what do you know, it's stuff you have already anyways. Water and some paper. What if yours comes out awesome? What if it's just something that I don't have that good a hand for? But maybe you will. It's like plastered on the glass now. It's okay, I don't have to worry about it bowing and bending and stuff. Get some more down. Sprinkle this stuff. If it's gonna be spotty, let's be spotty. There, it's getting shimmerier and shimmerier. I do have to kind of take it and shake it once in a while. I guess with this one, I'm liking the undercolors better than the top color. That's why. I don't think it's going to absorb any more water. So let's give it a minute and see what it's going to do. Maybe I soak it. I'm running out of water. It's soaked. It's drenched. It's not running either. It's kind of stuck where it is. We get a new paper towel here. Play with it, try it. Oops. Now I can get it off the glass mat. Because it's just not as wet as I thought, but it's pretty wet. See all the different colors in there? Can you see the peach? It's really in the background. So this one still looks pretty much just like that one. I mean, all that work and it still pretty much looks the same. Here's the cherry bomb. This one's a very dry. It just doesn't have, it's got shimmer, but it doesn't have as much. I'm just not impressed with this color, I think. I think. But then I did come out with a favorite, right? A clear favorite. I don't know what you all think, but that's the same powder that was made with that green. And so is that. Now these two look alike. These look like they came from the same. This one doesn't. So I might have to play around with this green some more and try to get those other colors showing more. Getting like that, where the other colors are showing. Like that. Okay. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. And if there's anything you want to see me try, if I have the products, I will do it. Leave a comment. If you see me using something I should try a different way, leave a comment. I don't know if you don't tell me. And this is so we all are learning, right? And I don't know if you want me to try something if you don't tell me. So just, put a comment. I really do try to read and respond to all of the comments. Sometimes, when I'm out of town or I'm doing something, I can only hit the like button. But I usually at least try to respond and say thank you and acknowledge the comments. I would not have tried this spray again if the comment was not left that, Basically, I've been using the stuff. Took a lot of learning and watching tutorials, but she eventually got it and loves it. So, you know, um, yeah. So, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And please come back and watch again. Bye-bye.